Okay, now you can switch off your camera if you have some net connectivity issue. Now you can switch off your camera, no issues, right? So for better interaction, you can switch off your camera. Yeah, I've seen you all. Good. Okay. So what is the title we're going to discuss today? What is the topic that we're going to discuss today? We have a course now. What is the course name? Any idea?
Principles of management.
Principles of management. So have you gone through this subject earlier? Have you studied this subject earlier, course earlier?
Sir, actually, we didn't receive the email yet.
Okay, no, I'm asking like, have you studied in your UG level, principles of management? Have you come across this subject before?
No, we have studied in 12th standard.
Okay, right. Just a minute. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
I believe you can see my screen. PowerPoint is getting opened. Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
Now, see these classes, whatever you're going to have now and have from now, right? All these classes will be in interaction format. It will not be monologue. Means like I will be keep on saying and you'll be listening from the other end. It will not be like that. Almost all the classes will be going as per discussion. Okay, where you are supposed to give your views also. Hope you can see my screen now.
Yes, sir.
Now, my basic question. See, there is no. First of all, let me clear a small introduction about me. Myself, Dr. Rajkumar. I'm going to handle principles of management, and I got 10 years of experience overall, and 2 years of experience in IUJ. I mean, ICFA University. So here, due to the situations, we are going the classes. We are going with the classes in online mode. So as VC sir was rightly intimating earlier itself, like we ensure that your net connectivity and sufficient internet packages you have made, because the classes will be going on in this mode only.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So as I said, we'll be having a lot of discussion. So during this discussion, there is no right answer or a wrong answer. We are going to find out like what is there in your mind, and based on that we'll be discussing, right? I'll be discussing on those lines only. Okay, so there is no right or wrong answer, so you are supposed to answer. Okay,
Okay.
give me an answer, right? Let it be right or wrong, let us decide later. Now the subject is on management. What do you understand by management?
Sir.
Both of you will be having your own turn. Just give me some idea about management. What is management? Whatever you feel like you can answer.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, management is something. If everything we do, management is necessary. Suppose a business firm needs management. Anything, management is necessary to perform the activities smoothly.
Okay, for performing the activities smoothly. Okay, right now, Vishal, can you give your views? What do you mean by management?
So management means it is manage the business performance.
Manage the business. What else? Any other answers? Yeah, Ashish Ranjan. Any other answers you want to highlight?
Sir,
Okay, time being, we'll stop here. So everything we do, management is necessary, and for performing the activity smoothly. So, what you will do in management?
sir, there are different heads, and we have to manage all the departments.
Good. There are different departments or heads which needs to be managed. Okay. Yes, Mr. Vishal. What are all the various departments which you are heard of? Can you say me certain name of the departments, different departments?
So lower department like a supervisor.
Okay, I'm just giving you some leading views. See, say for example, in which company you want to work with? You'll be
TCS.
having a dream company, na? Can you say me some dream company?
TCS.
Sorry,
TCS.
TCS. You want to work in TCS, right? What can be the different departments in TCS?
Sir, maybe productivity, selling,
Hmm?
and uh,
Selling, production. Then,
and
okay, Mr. Vishal, who will pay your salary? Who will take care of the attendance and salary?
Sir?
Who will take care of the attendance? Means like when the people are coming or not, whether the people are coming or not, at what time they are leaving, how many leaves they have applied, accordingly calculating the salary, and then paying them some bonus, right? Promotion. Who will do all these works in an organization? Who will do?
Sir,
Hmm?
accountant, sir.
Accountant.
Hmm.
Okay. Accountant will pay, will sanction, and then means like once after sanction, they'll disperse to the account. So it comes under which department? Account comes under which department?
Yes, sir.
Ashish, which department?
uh, sorry, sir, no idea.
Okay, no problem. Have you heard of finance department?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All these things will not be applicable for TCS. I just gave you an idea, like, okay, by taking the name of a company, just I thought, like, okay, let me get some answers from you. Okay, you'll be having selling, you'll be having production, you'll be having finance. So
Finance.
accounts department, what they'll do is like whatever bills they are raising, they'll try to get the approval of the management with proper documents, and once it is approved, that amount will get dispersed to the respective accounts. Okay, who will evaluate the employee? If you're joining as an employee in TCS, who will
Yes,
evaluate
sir.
you? Okay, you're performing well, you've done a good job. Who will appreciate those things? Who will find out those things? Which department?
In these three, sir.
No, no, not these three. Apart from these three, can you say me some department which is exclusively into taking care of the promotion, looking into the leave system, recruiting
Advertisement.
people?
Sir,
Uh,
HOD?
sorry?
Advertising department.
Advertising department, recruitment and all. It is not advertising department. So have you heard of HR department?
Yes,
Hi,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
HOD.
HR.
HR,
HR.
HR, human resource department, right? You have a HRD. So you said about HRD, human resource development. Okay, so that is a HR department. Apart from that, instead of selling, I use the other word as marketing department. Okay, marketing department. There is a department called as marketing department where they'll take care of marketing the product, selling the product, so all those stuffs. All right, so marketing department, production department. Sometimes there will be a R&D department. So this department is responsible for making the research and development. Okay, so that is called as R&D department. Likewise, you have various departments, and these are all the common departments which will be available, but it will be differing based on the type and nature of business of a company. All right, so these are all the various departments. So, in order to perform the activity smoothly in various departments, you need to manage. Okay. Uh, Vishal and Ashish, have you come across any kind of events conducted by your previous institution? You are in different institution, right? They might be organizing
Yes.
some events. Can you name some events like that?
Uh, in my college, nothing is.
Huh? Hmm. What is the
No such
what is the,
thing. Hello.
yeah, yeah,
Hello.
yeah. What is the event name?
Sir, maybe some functions like the
Hmm.
annual function.
Annual functions. Annual function.
Or
Suppose you are the
farewell.
part of that
Okay.
annual day function. Okay, you are a member, student member, and you are supposed to conduct the function, or you are part of it where the faculties are there, the teachers are there, the faculties are there, and they are highly involved. Along with them, you are also involved. You are representing the students community. Now, in order to run an annual function, what and all should be done? Rather, I'll put in the other way.
Hmm.
Have you come across any marriages in your family recently? Maybe your
Yes.
brother or sister? Yes?
Not recently, but yes.
Yes. Vishal, how about yours? In your family, your brother or sister, someone got married?
My sister marriage, sir.
Good, that's great. So let's go with a simple example. Marriage. You have conducted your marriage, right, in your family, and you come across this particular term also, and it happened in your family also. Now, for a marriage, what are all the things that should be done?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll take some assumptions. You have fixed up who will be the bride or who will be the groom. That has been fixed up. Now you have to conduct a marriage. When you will conduct a marriage, say for example, there will be a time frame. Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Maybe
Yes,
like
sir.
3 months, 4 months, something like that. There will be a
Yes, sir.
time period on which time you want to conduct a marriage. What else?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
सर थोड़ा सा
Budget.
Yes, one by one. Yeah, Vishal, you can say now.
सर थोड़ा वॉइस में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था, कट के आवाज बहुत आ रहा है.
Ashish, is it so? Is it okay for you, or you're also having the
Yes,
same
yes.
problem?
It's okay, sir.
अभी ठीक है ना?
हाँ सर अभी ठीक है.
हाँ, ठीक ठीक. Okay, Vishal. So one is time period when you want to conduct the marriage. What else?
सर before
Hmm.
6 months,
Hmm.
before
Okay.
6 months I can manage the
Okay.
and
Time period you have fixed us after 6 months. So
yes,
why you have done why you have made us after 6 months? Say for example, like now you have planned and then you are planning by the month of March. You want to say for example now the marriage is going to happen by March.
yes
For
sir.
why you need this much time period? Why 6 months is required? For
Because
what?
sir I planning the how to uh, सजावट कैसा होगा घर का, कितने मेहमान अपने यहाँ बुलाने हैं, कितने लोग
Okay.
बैठेंगे की.
Okay, something called as planning. You said a
Yes
word as planning. So planning is one thing which has to be done, and accordingly only you can have the marriage or conduct the marriage in an effective or efficient way. ठीक है, एक हो गया.
Yes.
Next, you have planned well. Say for example, 6 months may you have decided like okay, this time we'll print the wedding card. This time we'll go for buying the new clothes and dresses. This
yes
much 1 month time period we'll distribute to our relatives, and then we
hmm.
have to see a mandapa also, right? Means like there is a place where you'll conduct the marriage. You have to fix up this place. For all this planning, you need some time, right? And
Yes.
within the
Yes.
time period, say for example it is planned as 6 months. In case if it is planned or scheduled at 3 months, within 3 months, accordingly you will find out like which are all the areas you are supposed to concentrate, and then accordingly you plan your work, you fasten your work, है ना? दोनों पे हो जाएगा. Either you plan early or you according to the fixed date you try to plan accordingly, है ना? ये सब चीज हो जाएगा, है ना?
Yes,
then
sir.
then
Sir,
हाँ.
budget.
Okay, budget comes under planning. This is also part of planning.
Yes sir.
Okay. So, since you said the word as budget, now you have fixed up the budget. आप लोग का budget था मान लीजिए तो 10 लाख का, ठीक है? और 5 लाख का. We'll keep it as 5 lakhs or 7 lakhs, something like that. Okay, we'll keep it as 10 lakhs for example. आपको budget plan किए 10 lakh, ना? So you have planned your budget. What you will do with this? What you will do further?
Sir, for everything, budget is necessary. So we have to look how much we have to spend on this thing, how much we have to spend in this thing. So we have to
Okay.
plan according like that.
Okay, you plan accordingly. मान लीजिए you are taking a hall, reception hall, इसका कितना
sir.
होगा? और
Yes, sir.
printing of wedding cards, उसका कितना होगा? और clothing and other things, how much? Jewelries, how much?
Yes.
Right?
Yes sir.
Food and other expenses, how much? All these things you will try to plan, right? And
Yes,
then
sir.
you allocate the budget, right? So you'll be
Yes,
yes, sir.
allocating the budget. So have you heard of the term organizing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is organizing?
सर जो मतलब when I planning is met, then वही प्लानिंग को हम फॉलो करेंगे, ऑर्गेनाइज करवाएंगे कि जिस तरह से हमने प्लानिंग किए थे उससे ऑर्गेनाइज हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है.
गुड. सो कैसे प्लान किए वो तो चलना चाहिए, है ना? सो अकॉर्डिंगली यू ट्राई टू ऑर्गेनाइज इट, राइट?
We would appoint someone in this thing, and suppose
Okay, great.
someone is looking for the food department, someone is looking for the clothes department, so we'd assign people according to them.
Okay. Say for example, in your family itself, your parents, okay,
Yes,
they'll
sir.
be doing the major job. आप लोग भी ज़्यादा से मदद कर सकते हैं. लेकिन like relating to fixing of marriage hall, right? You're fixing someone. Say for example, it was given to you since you know about Ranchi and you are grown up. They are saying like,
Yes,
"Ha, you
sir.
just go and find out some good halls and come back. Let us fix." And you are made
Yes.
responsible. And then
Yes.
sometimes what will happen is like jewelry and other things. Say for example, your mother has been nominated, means like she'll be taking care of those things. So
Okay.
likewise, you're fixing up people. What is that called as?
Organizing or no.
Called as staffing.
Staffing.
Okay. So you had a planning, you have organized, and you're staffing. Now, after staffing, means like your father has said like, okay, you are grown up. Now you take care of the expenses. Really, I mean, it's like you take care of the planning, organizing, and take care with the booking of reception hall, right? They are allocating a budget. Okay,
Yes,
they
sir.
should do as it is like that, or what they should do.
Sorry, sir.
See, आप लोग का they are depending on you and they are saying like हाँ आप देख लो ये fixing of hall और food वगैरह का आप देख लो. They are saying like that and they are saying like आपका expenses तो 4 lakh था, right? They are saying like okay 4 lakhs has been allocated accordingly you fix up. They have given that 4 lakh also. Now after that, will they should be asked like that or they should check how much you are spending, what you have spent, for what you have spent, what something like that it should be seen or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
है ना? ये तो देखना
Yes,
चाहिए
sir.
ना. सीधा तो
Yes,
4
sir.
लाख देने के बाद छोड़ने के लिए अच्छा नहीं है ना?
Yes.
आप लोग भी ऐसे है, आप कुछ काम कर रहे हैं, आपको हाथ में पैसा है, आप पैसा कुछ कुछ चीज में स्पेंड कर रहे हैं, आई मीन दे रहे हैं, वो कितना दे दिए, क्या दे दिए, कितना एक्सपेंस, वो सब चीज देखेंगे ना.
Yes, sir.
Why you want to see?
Directing.
Okay, it is called as controlling. Okay, controlling means you said like budget may you said like for food expense it is 4 lakh. It should not go more than 4 lakh, maybe close to that 4 lakh 25,000 something like that, but it should not be 6 lakh or 7 lakh, right? Why you have
Yes.
done a budget का purpose क्या है? To have a control, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So controlling will be the next function, and then direct. And accordingly you will try to direct. Okay, this is what has to be done, this is how it should be completed. So now you have seen two things. One is starting with the term as management. What is management? And then you have seen like various departments.
Yes.
There will
Yes,
be
sir.
various departments. So now we'll directly take into a company perspective. So wherever you are joining, whichever company you are into, right? So there will be like you have to manage. It's not that you will be doing only the technical work. Say for example, आपको कौन सा चीज पसंद है? Like coding or ऐसा कुछ है ना?
Yes, sir.
Coding, software development, right? So some interest area will be there. You will not be only involved in that work alone in your career, है ना? आपका हर साल में यही काम नहीं होगा. थोड़ा सा आपको प्रमोशन इमोशन चाहिए, है ना?
Yes.
प्रमोशन थोड़ा टाइम के बाद मान लीजिए तो 2 साल और 3 साल का बाद आप लोग का प्रमोशन मिलना चाहिए. वही मोटिवेशन होगा, है ना? नहीं मतलब और तो सेम जगह में है और सेम डेस्टिनेशन में है और प्रमोशन इमोशन नहीं चल रहा है, तो व्हाट विल हैपन इज लाइक यू विल बिकम डीमोटिवेटेड. बाय दैट वे any person while starting their career they will be looking forward for promotion. Once you take promotion you will be moving to the next level. Once you move to the next higher level, it is not that only the technical work will be done, you should do managing work also. You should know how to manage, because if you go to the next level, मान लीजिए अभी तो you are in one level. In that
Yes, sir.
level you are a worker. If you go to the next level, you will be supervising some people. Under you there will be 2 to 3 people, and after that if you still proceed further there will be 10. Then again if you move further to the top level you will be having some 50-100 people. It means not only the technical work is yours, apart from that there are certain works which has to be taken care or which has to be managed. That managing has different functions. Those functions are called as planning, organizing, staffing, controlling, and
Control.
directing.
Directing.
Right. Likewise, there will be different departments. In a company, there will be different departments where it varies from company to company, but on an average, the departments will be manufacturing, that is production, marketing, finance, HR, R&D. Likewise, you'll be having different departments, right?
Hmm.
There is a purpose for this. Why they want to have different departments? एक कंपनी में एक MD है और तो
Mhm.
2000 employees, they can have it a single department. Now why they want to have different departments?
Uh,
Yeah, Vishal, you can say now.
सर अगर अगर डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स नहीं रखेगा कंपनी अपना, तो उसे सब एम्प्लॉय को संभालने में से बहुत दिक्कत होगा। सबके ऊपर एक एक डिपार्टमेंट उठा दिया जाता है ताकि वो सिर्फ वही डिपार्टमेंट संभालेगा। जैसे मार्केटिंग है तो सिर्फ मार्केटिंग के बारे में सोचना और किसी चीज के बारे में नहीं सोचना है।
Right. So this is one. Number two, it will be easy for the company to monitor also. क्या क्या कौन क्या क्या काम किए. So what is the work that has been given, what they have done. If you keep a single department, the reporting authority will be different. So many issues will come, because of which you go for different departments. That we call as functional areas. Different departments. The other name for different departments, we call it as functional areas. And planning, organizing, staffing, this will be done only in the HR department or in all the department? Ashish?
Yes, sir.
It will be done only in one department or in all the departments. Say, for example, planning, organizing, staffing, controlling, and directing. These functions will only be done in HR department, or it is applicable for marketing, production, finance, sub department applicable.
Yes, sir. All departments.
All departments means functional areas means different departments. Functions means each department has various functions which will fall under the category as planning, organizing, staffing, controlling, and directing. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the broader view of the subject what we're going to deal. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you look into your Swadhyay portal, I believe your names are added in the Swadhyay portal and you have an access also. Here, we'll be having Principles of Management, MCA1. You'll be having this particular tab. Click on that. In that, you'll be getting all the details. We'll be loading all the materials also. Okay, all the PPTs and other things will get loaded. You can see the course curriculum. Course curriculum is nothing but what is that complete course? Principles of Management, we call it as a course. Okay, in our university, it is a common terminology that each subject in layman language you call it as a subject, but here we call it as a course. Principles of Management or cyber security, whatsoever, it is called as a course.
Course.
And the program is MCA program. ठीक है ना? MCA
Yes,
program में there is one course, that is Principles of Management. इस course का curriculum or syllabus, what is a broader topic and what is the subtopics, everything is available in the course curriculum. So you need not worry about where I'll get my syllabus. Okay, everything is available in the portal. We have our digital library. Hope you might have got the information on this, and you had an introduction session also relating to Swadhyay, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can look into it. Here, the topics are planned under module. So module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, module 5. Likewise, you have 6 modules. So under each module, there are subtopics. The first topic is first module is on Introduction to Management. Means like what is management? And then we have discussed few things now. Introduction to Management. Whatever we have seen now is just a small introduction. And you have meaning and features, importance, scope of management, whether management is a science or is it an art or a profession, right? And then you'll be dealing with what is management and administration, difference between management and administration. There are different levels of management. Can you name some levels of management? What are all the levels? Okay, you're completing your MCA. You're joining in a company. You will fall into which level? And there is a board of directors. He will be in which level?
Three level.
Low level.
Okay, there is a lower level.
Level, middle or lower.
Middle.
Or lower.
Upper level.
top level. Okay, lower, middle, and top level. So there are different levels of management, and each level has different functions. Means like different skills are required. Say for example, you are joining after completing your MCA. You will be you got a job where you are supposed to write coding for creating a app or creating some program or creating some software. Will the top level people need those skill of writing the program for software? Is it necessary, or is it should be higher, or what?
It should be higher, sir.
Is it so? Because technical person ka work yahi hai, they are supposed to complete the development of the software. But whereas top level, it will be like how much business we are getting, how much client we are getting, how much profit we are getting. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Middle level, there will be team leader. The team leader or the boss, his role is, apart from his work, there is some disturbance here. Please ensure that the noise is reduced. Okay. So the middle level person's job is his team members. If he's a team leader, he should ensure that the team members are getting the job done. Right. So this is different levels of management. So what is the levels of management and what is their skills that is required? And have we discussed on functions of management and functional areas of management? Did we discuss now?
Yes, sir. Sir.
What are all the functions of management?
Uh,
Function.
Just recollect what are all the functions of management that we have discussed?
This planning, organizing.
Yes. Planning, organizing, staffing, controlling, and
directing,
directing.
controlling.
We call it as functions of management. Functional areas of management.
Functional areas.
HR, marketing, finance. Likewise, these different areas, different domains, we call it as functional areas. Simple. You have completed your UG degree. There are departments. You belong to BCom department. There is a BBA department. There is an MBA department. Right? Why different departments are made? These departments have different purpose. BCom, the objective is different. The courses are different, and the outcome what is expected is different. When it comes to MBA, there it is something different. BSc Physics, BSc Chemistry, there will be different departments. Apart from that, teaching, there will be certain non-teaching related works, right? Which we call it as administrative departments. There are something called as administrative department, where there will be a department where they'll try to collect the fees, okay, scholarship. So all these administrative related, and there is something like they'll ensure that the building related works are taken care. When it comes to electrical or civil or whatsoever, they'll take care of the building related works. So all these are administrative, and there is a management. So management is nothing but the founder or the principal will be representing the management. Is a part of the top management. Apart from that, there will be a founder who owns the college or the institution. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you have but an organization or an institution or whatsoever, there will be different departments. Those departments we call it as functional areas. As far as company is concerned, we call it as functional areas, which include marketing, finance, and other departments. So likewise, you have your first module, first topic. Then you have evaluation of management thought. So here we'll be looking into like how this concept has come. Once you say management, from where it has origin. Say for example, like in the ancient time, there were not much of concept of management, and somewhere it might have started. So how it got started, how it got developed, and how it is used now. All these topics will be discussed under evolution of management. Okay, and there is a topic of social responsibility of management. So what is the responsibility of management towards various stakeholders? Means like when you say a company, what is the responsibility? Say for example, ours is an university. In this university has some responsibility. The university is responsible for the knowledge, increase in knowledge of the students, right? And betterment, placement. So many things are there. We are responsible for certain things, right? So likewise, every management has its own responsibility with different stakeholders. If you look into the next topics, this talks about your functions of management, which is concerned about planning. If you look into module 2, it is planning. We have organizing, we have staffing and directing, and finally we have controlling. You have controlling, and then you have one more topic as entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship.
Module you have entrepreneurship. So these are all the various modules which you will be studying in this particular course. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So is it relevant to your MCA? My next question is this course is relevant to your MCA? What do you feel?
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. A small recap. How it will be relevant to you? Can you relate this particular course with your MCA or for your career or for your profile in the future? How are you going to relate it? Why you want to study this subject? Can you relate?
Because, sir, we will definitely work in a company. So we should know how a company works.
Okay, good. The other way around, do you have an idea of becoming a, you want to make your own startup? Do you have any idea like that?
No, sir.
Okay. Assume that if you have an idea also, then you are called as an entrepreneur. Means like you are a businessman. If you are a businessman, you should know how to run your company, for which you should know how to manage it. For those reasons also, you should be aware of these concepts. Either you work under someone or you provide work to someone. You should know what is management and how you want to work, right? So by that way, this particular course, principles of management, though you can see like, okay, I'm a technical guy, I'm from MCA, why I want to learn? If you have a doubt like that, there is nothing like a concept like it is not related. This principles of management is related with all, because every day-to-day life we are managing things. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Even in your personal life, I have taken two examples. One I said relating to the marriage which happened in your family. There also your concept of management works. Once you go for any kind of job, there also the concept of management works. So this management concepts are everywhere. It is there everywhere, right? You cannot avoid it. By that way, it is a relevant course for you. That's the reason why why you are reading this particular concepts. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Okay, now just give me 1 minute time. Let me give a small introduction. I'll give a small introduction, with it we'll stop. Since being the first day, let me give an introduction. This is your module 1. I mentioned as unit 1, but you can call it as module also. So what is management? Sometimes we may think like management is you yourself want to manage. It's not that. Management is something which you want to manage others. Of course, you want to manage yourself, but the most important thing is how you manage others. See, management is the art of getting things done through and with the people in a formally organized way. There is a author called as Coons, H. Coons, right? William Coons and H. Coons. So they have stated like, he has stated like, management is the art of getting things done through and with the people in formally organized way. So what you are doing is like you're supposed to get the things done, which is not an easy job. Okay. So you can do the job by yourself. Say for example, you want to allocate some work to your friend, 2 or 3 friends. Sometimes you may feel like instead of giving it to him, let me do by myself. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But that is not management. That is like how much you can do. If it is done by the same individual, the concept of company itself will not be there. How many hours are there in a day?
24 hours.
24 hours. Right. You will be working for how many hours? If you get a company, after your
Maybe 12 hours.
Okay, 8 hours is the minimal basic requirement. Max of the max, you'll be going up to 12 hours. Right. Assuming 12 hours. If you work for another 2 or 3 more hours, what will happen?
It would be difficult for us.
You should get some incentive, or rather I can say like extra pay will be there, overtime charges. Okay. If you work for 20 hours, accordingly your pay should be high, right?
Yes, sir. We will
Right.
get more.
Assume that you are working for 24 hours. Okay. Now, can you work behind 24 hours for your company?
No, sir.
No, sir. Yes.
Okay. Means any kind of work you cannot do by yourself within the available time period. Means time is one of the most important factor. Within the available 24 hours, being human, you cannot go beyond certain hours of work. But I have a company, I am employing some 15 people. Each work for 8 hours. Now, what is my number of hours in a day for my company?
Uh, so how many
You make
people
it,
are working?
roughly, you take it as 10 hours per day. 10 people are working. I got
Okay.
100 hours in a day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I get 100 hours in a day, I should give them some work,
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
and that work should be monitored, and finally that work should be completed. Then only I'll get some profit and I can pay for them. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So here, saying that individually I can work to a larger extent, I know everything, I'll do by myself, that is not the right approach. Management, once you say, it is like how to get things done from others,
Others.
art of getting things done through and with the help of people. Means like you either you get it directly or on your behalf someone should get. So if you get it directly, that is what your formal organizational structure means. Like a person who is trying to write code, I have recruited one person for coding, so he should do the coding work, getting things
Mm-hmm.
done through. And with the people means there will be a head or a team lead who will be monitoring and also supporting and ensuring that the work is done on the behalf of the management. His responsibility is to get the work done. Am I right? So
Yes, sir.
management is the art of getting things done through and with the people in a formally organized way. Here
Organization.
we are talking about workplaces, so formally organized way. What is that formally organized way? That talks about your hierarchy, that talks about your designation. Okay, that talks
Yes.
about your designation: senior manager, manager, right? So team leader. So likewise there will be hierarchy. So that is what your formally organized group, I mean formal organized group means. These people belong to HR, that is one group. These people belong to marketing, they belong to finance. Likewise you have different groups, and each group will be having a hierarchy, and they'll be working their work, doing their work. And while doing, like there will be supervisor who will be monitoring, and the management itself will create a position, and that position what has to be done, that will be clearly stated, and I have to get the things done, then only it is called as a management. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So there are a few more definitions also. Don't worry about it. So time being, I'm just giving a stop over here. All right. So since being the introduction class, I'm not going much detail.